The Jaguars will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Connor. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or somebody else make a play out of the backfield.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are...
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Coming out with it, it's Phillips. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So South Alabama's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Jaguars moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Jaguars will line it up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Jaguars have moved it inside the 20. Looking for a gap, it's Phillips. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Trying play action. Looking to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Davenport. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on second down. Moving away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably
picked off. He'll try to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football.
Touchdown, South Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The play-action fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Hauls it in. Just outside the red zone. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Bullock. He breaks a tackle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The screen, he can go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He caught it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Back's got it. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Davenport. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Now a two-possession game at 24-13. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Makes the catch. It's Bullock. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's Thomas. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the Jaguars in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Jaguars will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll try the run. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. The give out of the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Grab near the marker. It's Street. And he will house it. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Just feeds the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Jaguars want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Jaguars have this offense rolling. He'll set up to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Jaguars! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's in open space downfield. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. At the 45 on his way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. He's got an open man. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Complete on the comeback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Jaguars getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Right on the money. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He leaves it with the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's quick. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Working the middle. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game,